Hari Om. What are the three forms in which God or the Supreme Being always exists? God or the Supreme Being always exists in three forms to bless the humanity or the entire creation. Though everything is enclosed within by that God or the Supreme Power, and the same power influences even the minutest of the atoms, because the Supreme Being is there in even the minutest of the atoms. It intrudes everything, encompasses as well as exists even in the smallest of the spaces within this vast universe. So, the three forms by which the Supreme always showers its grace or bless the beings is Linga Rupa, Siddha Rupa, Triguna Brahma Rupa. Linga Rupa means sacred symbols or forms which naturally emanates the divine, naturally emanates such a kind of grace, anugraha, so that can be of greatest help to the humanity. So many different kinds of sacred symbols exist, like the natural Shivlingas, which are found in holy rivers like Ganges, Gantaki, etc. And so many sacred stones or the objects of worship, Shalagram, which are largely found in the Nepal, etc., are examples of such sacred symbols. The biggest of the Shivlingas is the Arunachala, the holiest of the holiest. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi used to say that even Mount Kailasha is the abode of Bhagavan, Shiva, whereas Arunachala is Shiva himself. As we choose to identify ourselves with the physical body, Bhagavan chose to identify himself with this holy hill of Arunachala. This is the greatness of Arunachala. So, it never has any date, minute, form, or there will never be a time where it will not be there. Such is the greatness of this Arunachala. Arunachala is the eternal finality of the universe. Second form of the Supreme Being is the Siddha Rupa. Siddha means one who has liberated from the bondage. So such Siddhas are those who are endowed with the knowledge of the Supreme, like our Bhagavan. Those Supreme Beings, they always exist. So it is only the Supreme Being which exists in such forms of so many enlightened beings, so that Supreme can bless those who want such Atma Jnana through these enlightened beings. And these enlightened beings shower their grace on everyone and everything naturally, even without any sankalpa. Such is the greatness of these enlightened beings like Bhagavan, Sri Ramana Maharshi. Third form of the divine is the Nirguna Brahma Rupa. So it is the formless Supreme Being which is beyond everything, which encompasses everything, which is also in every minutest atom of this universe as well. So such is the greatness of this infinite, eternal, Supreme Being, which never undergoes any change, never decays, always present, reveals by itself, shines by itself. So, Bhagavan used to say that the true form of all of us is this Nirguna Brahman, Atma, Aham Atma, Ahameva Satyam, Ekameva Advitiyam. It is one without the second. So, we can worship the divine in all these three forms by worshipping Arunachala. Even thinking of Arunachala is worshipping Arunachala. By worshipping Bhagavan or such enlightened beings, and by worshipping the Nirguna Brahman. So the best way to worship divine is to worship him as the Nirguna Brahman. Why? Because the enlightened beings like Bhagavan himself has revealed that their real nature is the eternal presence, Atma Swarupa, Atmanishta, and it is also the utmost true nature of Arunachala too. Bhagavan used to say that Arunachala is the supreme self-awareness, the pure consciousness, Aham. So, with the practice of Mahayoga as revealed by Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, we can remain in the presence of Bhagavan, remain in the presence of Nirguna Brahman, so that when we remain in that presence, then naturally we offer the greatest worship to Sri Arunachala, Sri Bhagavan as well. So, the practice of Mahayoga is the straight way to remain in the presence of Bhagavan and Arunachala. Thereby, we can offer the greatest worship to our Guru, who is Bhagavan, and also to our Guru's Guru, which is Arunachala. So, those who can go to Arunachala can definitely go there and then worship. Those who may not be in a position to visit Arunachala shall surely get the divine blessings of Arunachala by being in the presence of Arunachala and Bhagavan with the practice of Mahayoga, so that we can always remain in the presence of that Nirguna Brahma Arunachala. This is the grace. This is the ocean of grace. Which is filled with eternal happiness. So we shall always remain in the presence of Bhagavan and Arunachala by keeping our attention always on the I thought, so that it will naturally subside and merge with the pure I, whereby the pure I will reveal itself as the conscious existence of I am, Aham, Nirguna Brahman. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva. అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల